Welcome to Collector Chronicles. This is the first in a series of videos about photo investigations where we take a look at historical photos, usually of a military nature, and we go in depth looking at the photo and trying to analyze it. This is a series of photographs that were taken at Jefferson Barracks, Missouri, right at the end of World War I. I believe they were actually taken Christmas Eve. They all appear to be quartermaster department soldiers. And at the end of World War I, they still had clerical work they were doing. This is a whole office full of soldiers, U.S. Army. And they got old school typewriters, inkwells, filing cabinets. There's artwork, looks like Norman Rockwell type. There's Santa Claus. There's a calendar with the 24th. So that's fairly leading me to believe that this was around Christmas, after the cessation of hostilities. There's a St. Louis Lumber Company, looks like a calendar. They got lights hanging down from the ceiling. United We Serve. They got roll top desks back there. The old candlestick phones. More inkwells. In some of the other photographs, there's portraits of individual officers. So what's interesting about this Jefferson Barracks photograph is it was taken in one of these buildings right here. This is Jefferson Barracks, Missouri, and to the north, there's the arch, the Gateway Arch. There's St. Louis. So this is before Memorial Day, so this is actually a Memorial Day special. And the sun is sinking in the western sky, and in a few days, or maybe even tomorrow, this will all be full of flags on every headstone. There's Illinois off in the distance. There's the Mississippi River. And this is the oldest section of the cemetery, the Old Post section. So Jefferson Barracks was established in 1826, and then it closed up formally in 1946 after World War II. And now it's occupied by like National Guard, Missouri Air National Guard, I believe. And here's a headstone right here. And this guy may be in one of those photographs. William H. Campbell, field clerk, Quartermaster Corps. It was the Quartermaster Department in the 1890s and in World War I, and then at some point it became Quartermaster Corps. I may be incorrect on the date, but by World War II it was Quartermaster Corps. So this guy was born in 1849 and died in 1925. So unless he died of old age, there was a lot of people dying of, what was it? There was some kind of disease right after World War I, the Spanish flu, and then there was something else too. So yeah, this guy might be in one of those photographs. It doesn't give an actual rank, but there's the Quartermaster Department logo. It's got the eagle with a wagon wheel and then a cross saber and key. So this is a pretty peculiar headstone. Each of these headstones, each of these soldiers has their own story, obviously, but there's some graves here that are particularly noteworthy, and we're going to do some little investigations or episodes on some of these guys that are buried here. I know where some of them are at. So from Collector Chronicles, have a safe and pleasant Memorial Day, and thanks for watching.